Lane, what's this last week been like for you, and how's it feel to be back?
That's been good, man. Just handling some personal stuff the past few days. Appreciate the Eagles giving me some time. But, yeah, man, I feel good. Pick up where I left off. Today was reduced reps, but kind of like my first practice in full pads again. So hitting felt good. Pass pro felt good. Thought we did some good things on offense. Picked it up in the pass game today. But, yeah, man, this offense is a lot different. You can see it as you're watching it, but very fun for us. I think it really binds to our skill set, and so as we get more reps, man, we'll start picking up.
You mentioned you felt the support of the organization. What are some ways you felt that over the last week?
Yeah, I mean, any thing that's going on in my life, I've always been a phone call away. There's always been a brother on the team to help me, and whatever stuff's going on the field, they've always been there. So it's been like that from day one. So it's not like that at all the places, but I am happy I landed here. How do you know when it's time to come back? How do you balance kind of like do we have to do? Yeah, it's as you get older, things change in your life, priorities. Your children get older, parents get older, and so just puts things into perspective. So, looking like, this is probably potentially going to be my last year, just because I am getting to that point of those priorities, away from football are starting to merge. Not that I don't enjoy. I love everything about this game and preparing for it, but that's kind of where I'm at in my career. So, just looking forward to this year, playing the best I can. And stay healthy, and that's about it.
When you were,
I thought about it last year. Really, lots of conversations with my family, my kids. My oldest is turning 13 here in a few days, so it's hard to get time back, especially those years. I feel like are very pivotal. So, it'll be, I think, a fun transition. But as far as my focus here, man, it's with the Eagles, is playing. I still feel I can be a premier tackle in this league. My movement, everything feels good. I just need to stay healthy and keep stacking days.
When you were away, was the plan always to come back?
Yeah, the plan was always to come back. I just, I had to, as far as stuff off the field, man, my mom's struggling with some health stuff, my dad. And so, that's really it. A lot of time away, and then when some things come up like that, it puts things into, what matters. But, I'm here, man. My team's supported me, and I'm where I need to be. So, I've had those conversations with family members, and, you can't play forever. Not everybody can do what LeBron James is doing, but, I am 36, so it is weird to say, but, all the support, all the love here. And, I plan on having a really good last year.
Was that decision clarified you over the past few days that you would probably be your last year?
Yeah, I just, lots of pressure kind of, just family life. It's merging, and it feels like, you run into something or you run away from something. So, for me, being a father and that, it's really, really special to me. I have a really good time in the off season. And, parents work, it's what they do, but, putting stuff into perspective collectively with my family, it's looking like that.
On the football side, Lane, if this is your last year, how important is your legacy to you?
Man, I just want to be known as obviously a great player, but somebody that was always nice to kids, always nice to people in the building, and hopefully somebody that elevated guys and was just a good teammate, fun to be around. Hopefully pick up guys when they're not their best self mentally, give them some stories about some stuff I've overcome and handled. But, I want to be seen as a guy that just continually kind of got better as he aged, where, some guys kind of, once they hit 30, they kind of nosedive. So, kind of opposite of me. But it's lucky, man. Not everybody lands at a good organization where you have success and you have the ability to stack year upon year. So, I'm really fortunate, and I'm trying to soak in these last 6 months, 7 months.
They
still matters.
They drafted a guy, Markel Bell and everything. He's got a lot of time at right tackle. I mean, do you see him as a guy who can take over for
Yeah,
you?
man, he's one of the best rookies I've been around. Just far as being in the playbook, no complaining. Haven't heard him complain one time, and just he's always asking questions. So, just a really mature young man. Handles stuff off the field well. He's just always asking questions, and you can tell he was coached up well at Miami. And yeah, man, I see a guy with that size and that ability and that wingspan and movement. He can have a lot of success in this business.
I mean, you talked about legacy, and I think when people talk about you, they mention Hall of Fame, and you've already had a bunch of accolades. But you said getting better. Do you still feel like you're one of the best? And does it, how do you feel about when there are rankings and there's Pro Bowls and stuff that you're not mentioned as you were in the past?
I think you look at systems. What are you asked to do? This last system, man, I feel like this system allows you to play freely. You have inside guard help. You're not worried about getting beat. You're on the island. And so, man, with rankings and stuff, I take offense to some of it. I mean, I see guys that gave up a lot of quarterback hits last year, fucking in the Pro Bowl, all pros, and I'm like, I've seen a lot of all pros in the past, and usually they have a flawless performance in the pass game as long as in the run game. And so I don't know if standards are being lower or perception or analytics are getting in the way, but there's also film. And so, some of these guys, I don't think it's all what it's meant to be. I see a lot of people getting hit, quarterbacks getting hit in the pass game. So I don't know, man. As an older player, I don't want to bitch about the younger generation. I think offensive line plays in the best position it's been in years, but it's just some stuff that I've seen as I've gotten older. But after talking to guys, I try not to. Every year has been about adding accolades, but I think that just puts too much pressure on myself to where I'm not enjoying it. So all in all, I think this scheme will allow us to let loose and showcase kind of our abilities more, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I just want to stay healthy, fucking stay out of the tent on the sideline, and fucking win some games. So that's really it, man. And have some fun, enjoy myself this last year.
You trying to soak up this year. Do you anticipate doing anything different or approaching anything differently?
I think really about the bond that I have with my teammates and the coaches. A lot of times when we're here practicing, we're very busy, and you don't get the chance to kind of tell people how much they mean to you. But probably a little bit more of that. Some reflection, and then just really showcase my abilities, man. As an older player, I think I can surprise some people. Stay healthy. I still feel I can move and play to where I need to play. So, but to answer your question, just enjoy the people that I'm around and let them know how much they mean to me.
There's a pretty good offensive line over there who retired recently. Have you had conversations with Kels about the transition?
Yeah, I think Kels would have loved this offense. I think he would have fucking. I think he would have done really well in this offense. But I don't think that's going to entice him to come back anytime soon. But no, I mean, you've seen it with teams. San Fran. You look at Sean McVay with the Rams. I feel like this is kind of the trend now in the NFL. Under center, wide zone, play action pass. See a lot of teams having a lot of success on it. And what it does, man, it just allows us to stretch the defense. It allows the interior defenders to play a lot of gaps, cover the field, get them tired. And so, for us, it allows me to play more freely without having so much, isolation on some plays, having some inside guard help and just different aiming points. So all in all, man, he would have kicked ass in this system. He would have loved it. He's retired, so I'll see if I can entice him about coming back. We'll see.
Have you talked to your teammates about essentially the decision to retire after this year?
Yeah. I mean, they know where I stand. And so, yeah, I mean, it's you get to this place in your career to where you're this age and you have this many years that you got to start thinking about it sometime. But for me, there's just a lot of push-pull. I love playing. I love everything this city's about and my years here. But there's also like a feeling of responsibility and duty. And so, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But, yeah, I mean, I've had similar teammates in the past that have been in my position. I have teammates now that are some of the older guys in my position, but they can totally understand as these guys are having children, as they're, kind of things in life is more than just being a football player. So.
How much do you think about leaving the right tackle spot in good hands?
Oh man, yeah, I've been watching Markel. Man, I trust this organization with drafting well. Man, they always do their homework. We've had Class Act guys coming in year in, year out. The success we've had. So yeah, man, they look at guys and traits. I think one thing about Markel is that he's just a really good person. First of all, he's a really good teammate. Everybody loved him in Miami. He works hard. He doesn't complain, which is, a big deal. A lot of complaining sometimes, but he's a really mature rookie. And so I've seen a lot of them, and, in his size and his ability, and his play strength is just going to continue to develop. So we'll be in good hands, man. I'm not worried.
And you didn't have to share this decision right now if you didn't want to. Why was it important for you to talk
I mean, I feel like people, especially my teammates, people around here kind of know where I'm at. And, I think just being honest and transparent about it, this allows me to, kind of be at ease, so to speak. And, and tell you where my head's at and what I'm looking forward to and what I'm trying to soak in, as this year winds down. So, yeah, man, it's refreshing. And, yeah, it's just honest. I've had these conversations with my teammates, with Dom, with these guys. So it's just where I'm at in this point in my career.